Hey everybody, Ryan here, SB's Gym. We're going to start the series now. I told you I'd give you some arm wrestling exercises and start building a database of that. So number one, the most popular exercise that arm wrestlers do, probably, because everybody seems to have worked some sort of element of this into their training routine, is just your basic hammer curl. Now, it can be done with dumbbells, it can be done with specialized bars, anything you want. There's different variations of it, but I'm going to show you the three that I work into my routine. Now they're going to be labeled 1, 2, and 3. The first one I'm going to show you is probably my favorite one, and it's a static hold, and I do an entire day of just static strength movements. The second two are done on my volume day, and these are days where I do all my elbow flexors, and they're done on a preacher bench. Two different variations of the same basic hammer curl. It's with using a rope. It's a full range of motion for the first set or the first few sets, and then later in the workout I'm doing just a very slight movement. So before all you guys out there that are bodybuilders or whatever you want to do start criticizing me for range of motion and saying that how many reps you counted was 0 or whatever other comment you're going to make, keep in mind that this is being done for a very specific sport and a very specific function. So before you criticize, that's what we're doing. Okay guys, as you can see, I'm going to have trouble getting this all in the shot. So I'm basically going to wrap a chain, or have a chain attached to the loading pin, just some weight there so you have an idea of what it looks like, the part that you're not going to see on the actual exercise. And I'm going to wrap that towel around my hand in a specific way, which I'll show you right now. Okay guys, when I do this, I'm going to be putting this towel over the weakest point of my hand. It's not going to sit back here because that's still pulling from my wrist, and I'm not doing any work in here. Okay? I want it to basically capture brachioradialis, but also everything that's involved in the arm wrestling match itself. So I'm going to take the towel, I'm going to put it directly over this knuckle right here when I'm making a fist, like that. Now I'm not doing any real movement with my arm at all. I'm not doing any kind of flexion. I'm going to get in position with the weight, and the exercise is just the act of me standing up and holding it until I can't hold it. The weight itself will only move an inch or two off of the floor, which is good because ideally when you hit failure, that weight's going to drop. Now I will do that after warm-ups a couple of times each arm. The reason I'm not going to use a dumbbell on this exercise is because of when you are using a dumbbell, what you're pulling against is gravity. So when you get to the top of the movement, right here, as long as you can hold that dumbbell in your hand, you can control it here because all the force is going downward over your arm. It's removed the force from the muscles it's supposed to be working. I hope that makes sense to everybody. That's why I choose to use cables, because it provides constant resistance throughout the movement. Now the first exercise I'm going to do on my volume day is a full range hammer curl. I'll go high reps on this one, up to sometimes 20 to 30 reps. Anyways, you get the point. The next variation of this exercise exercise, as you can see, I've moved the position of the pulley. I want it pulling directly away from me, as if it were a posting top roll. Okay? And I'm going to just do a very slight range of motion. And again, I'll do 20 to 30 reps of this, depending on the weight. I hope you guys got something out of this video. Leave your comments down below. Don't feed the trolls, and let me know what else you want to see. I'll keep these videos coming, but any other content you want, leave your comments and I'll see what I can do.